In this class, we are going to discuss about active voice and passive voice. There are two types of voices. They are active voice and passive voice.
Active voice. An active voice is a sentence structure that has a person or thing doing the action as the subject. Example: Arun kicked the ball. C. Plucked the rose. The police arrested the driver for drunk and drive. Next, we are going to see about passive voice. If the action denoted by the verb is not performed by the subject of the sentence, we call it as passive voice. Example: the ball was kicked by Arun. A rose was plucked by her. The driver was arrested by the police for drunk and drive. Next, we are going to see about the rules when we change from active to passive voice. Active voice, passive voice. He becomes by him in passive voice. She becomes by her in passive voice. They becomes by them in passive voice. I becomes by me in passive voice. We becomes by us in passive voice. Next, we are going to see about the rules when we change active to passive voice in respect to tenses. If the active voice is a singular tense, the present tense will be am, is. In singular, the past tense will be was. When it is plural, the present tense will be are and the past tense will be were. Now we are going to see how to change active voice to passive voice with respect to tenses. Simple present tense. Active voice, the rule is subject, present verb plus object. In passive voice, object plus am or is or are plus verb plus subject. Example: he tells stories. This is active voice. When we change it to passive voice, stories are told by him. Next, present continuous tense. Active voice, subject plus am or is or are plus present verb plus ing form. Passive voice, object plus am or is or are plus being plus verb plus subject. Example: we are building a new house. If we change it into passive voice, a new house is being built by us. Next, we are going to see about present perfect tense. Active voice, subject plus has or have plus past participle form of verb. Passive voice, object plus has been or have been plus verb plus subject. Example: they have written many essays. When we change it to passive voice, it becomes many essays have been written by them. Present perfect continuous tense. This tense form has no passive voice. Simple past tense. Active voice, subject plus past verb. When it comes to passive voice, object plus was or were plus verb plus subject. Example: he invited Sita. When it changes into passive voice, it becomes Sita was invited by him. Then next, past continuous tense. Active voice, subject plus was or were plus present verb plus ing form. Passive voice, object plus was or were plus being plus verb plus subject. Example: the children were writing the essay. When we change it into passive voice, it becomes the essay was being written by the children. Next, past perfect tense. Active voice, subject plus had plus past participle of verb. when it comes to passive voice, object plus had been plus verb plus subject. Example, they had arranged a tour. When we change it into passive voice, it becomes a tour had been arranged by them. Next one is past perfect continuous tense. This tense form has no passive voice. Next, simple future tense. Active voice, subject plus will or shall plus present verb. In passive voice, object plus will or shall plus be plus verb plus subject. Example, Tom will settle the matter. When it is changed into passive voice, it becomes the matter will be settled by Tom. Then future continuous tense. This tense has no passive form. Future perfect tense. Active voice, subject plus will or shall plus have plus past participle. In passive voice, object plus will or shall plus have been plus verb plus subject. Example, they will have arranged the books. When it is changed into passive voice, it becomes the books will have been arranged by them. Future perfect continuous tense. This tense form has no passive voice.
I hope you have clearly understood the topic.
Thank you.